Welcome in to Allen Hancock College for Game 4 of your Bulldog football season. Beginning of Northern League Conference play with the shifting and alignment changes in the conference lineup and setup. There are only now 3 non-conference games a season for community college football. And the first 3, the Bulldogs 1-2, and the visiting Ventura Pirates also 1-2. I'm CJ Silas, bringing you our 12th season of Allen Hancock College Bulldog football. And joining me today for the first time, happy to have him, the voice of the Cal Poly Mustang football team, the stadium announcer for the Mustangs, Terry Veal. Welcome in.
Thank you, CJ. It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, my goodness.
This is a tough seat to sit in.
Seriously. Well, then you can stand.
I could do that.
The Bulldogs with a tough loss last week against Mount Sac. Week 2, a loss at East LA, and at home winning against Orange Coast College. The Pirates of Ventura, a win at Saddleback to start the season, and then losses to Mount Sac and Cerritos. Welcome in. Kickoff is just a few minutes away here from Allen Hancock College, but it would be irresponsible. It would be not fair, and I wouldn't be doing my job if I wasn't true and myself like I have been for the last 11 plus years here on the mic at Allen Hancock College football. We lost one of our family members over the last couple weeks, a very important person in Allen Hancock College athletics, not just with the football broadcasts, but basketball, all of the broadcasts that Allen Hancock has done over the last 20, I think it's 25, maybe more, 20 years, since before Kim Ensing was the athletic director here for the Bulldogs. Irvin Kiger passed away just a couple weeks ago, and I don't even really know how to articulate how it feels to be sitting at a football game without him next to me, or without him at home listening and watching and mentioning things, texting me mistakes that I made, or texting me funny jokes, or whatever he would do. Last year was his last year as the color commentator for Allen Hancock College football. His health was ailing him. He was a part of this program ever since I've been here. He was a part of every broadcast, even on those weeks where he couldn't get to the games, whether they were home or on the road. So it is a very difficult time to be calling Hancock football today, but I also know that he is watching, that he is with his lovely bride, June. It's not about me, but I've never had anyone in my career more open and supportive from day one, Terry. I mean, coming into this job, I wasn't sure that my color commentator was going to accept me because he'd been here a long time. He'd had a male partner for a long time, and I'm a woman in a business where there aren't a lot of us. But he was gracious, and he was thoughtful, and he was kind, and he was a sarcastic son of a bitch, too.
Well, it just made you a better broadcaster.
For sure. There's no question. And to have him support the way he did, and I would do things, right? Because I'm still starting out. Like, football play-by-play, there was no job for me for many years. So I'm only been doing it for 11 years.
Well, and there's not a book you can check out of the library either.
Exactly. And he helped me grow and get better, but he didn't ever patronize me or condescend me or critique me on the air or even correct me on the air. Irvin Kiger was an incredible human, and I'm so lucky to have him. And I'm sorry that you didn't get to know him very well because you've been busy doing all your stuff.
Likewise.
But I appreciate you sitting in today.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
Irvin leaves his son, Benjamin Kiger, and daughter, Hannah Martz, his daughter-in-law, Addison, and his son-in-law, Michael, and 2 grandsons, Henry James Kiger and Logan John Kiger, and many, many friends in the Santa Maria area.
And think about how many people he touched on the way.
Oh, no question. Just an incredible human, and we were so lucky to have him as part of this broadcast. And he's with us. I'm sure he's already figured out I said something wrong, and he was correcting me.
I could tell when I sat down that the seat was warm, so that was a little comforting for me.
We're glad to have you here. The football teams are warming up on the field. Your Bulldogs are wearing their Dodger blue jerseys and their gold pants. Well, and I will always call them Dodger blue jerseys because Irvin was a fan of the orange and black team in the Bay Area, and we always had fun with that. And whenever I called the Bulldog jerseys Dodger blue, he made some sort of sarcastic comment. The Pirates of Ventura wearing their black pants, white jerseys, and their dark orange numbers. It's a big day for both of these squads. Are you ready 3 games into the season for a 7-game conference season? It hasn't happened, not since I've been doing play-by-play here for the Bulldogs. Is Ventura ready for what's coming? Is Hancock ready? We will see how these two teams come out early on in this football game. One of my favorite things that the Bulldogs do, and I don't know if you've ever seen it, Terry, is they do a haka. There are many Polynesian and American Samoan players, Hawaiian players on this football team, and it's a cool thing that has become a very important part of the pregame show for the Bulldogs. Looking back at the meetings between these two, this will be the 41st meeting with Ventura. Last year, the Bulldogs lost in a close one in Ventura, 36-31. The last 6 games between these two teams ended with less than a possession, meaning less than 6 points. Last week, the Bulldogs trailed 14-0 after the first quarter against Mount Sac, and then at halftime 35-14, and just could not get on track. They gave up 475 total yards of offense to Mount Sac, but I'm sure they're happy to be home after losing to East LA as well, and in that game starting slow on the offense, but did lead at halftime against East LA 10-3. Keyshawn Pua and Mike Mills in that game, 8 tackles each. Against Mount Sac, Jason Joseph, 6 tackles, and Deron Lewis Jr., 5 tackles. You watched some of these games over the past couple weeks. You knew you might be sitting in to do some of the games. Is there something that you noticed with the Bulldogs offensively or defensively that stood out to you as someone who's just starting to watch these games regularly?
Well, I think that their passing and running game is a little more balanced than Ventura's. Although Ventura passing game is certainly one to be reckoned with. Hancock did win the toss, and they deferred to receive in the second half. So Hancock will be kicking off.
I can't remember the last time I saw a team win the coin toss and not defer. I don't even, I mean,
yeah,
it just should be an automatic. You know, once you win the flip, we know.
Yeah,
it's strategically, yeah, it is the way. Exactly. Aroth Acosta is the lone kicker and punter for the Bulldogs, and he has had a stellar year so far. He is getting ready to start this football game, Game 4 of the Bulldog football season. Welcome in once again Terry Veal and CJ Silas, along with technical director, producer, boss Brian Dill. At the 18-yard line, the Pirates pick it up and cruise across the 30, finding some holes all the way to the 35-yard line before getting tackled, where the Pirates will take over and start this 4th game of the year. Pirates coming in with a couple quarterbacks getting action. Ezekiel Savage, the sophomore out of Oxnard, he only saw 1 snap or a little bit of time at the beginning of the season. Daniel Duran and Chris Irvin, 2 freshmen, have been the quarterbacks with most of the time. And today, starting off, it's going to be Irvin from the first play of the game. What a day for football. Gorgeous. Fall is here, but I do like that Mother Nature's giving us a little sunshine, though it is always slightly breezy at this football stadium. A 5-yard gain for the Pirates. Irvin from the shotgun. This one, play action on the near side, and it's intended for Drew Lopez, incomplete. Chris Irvin from Lake City High School, from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, coming into the game, 21 of 33 passing, 252 yards and a touchdown, 3 interceptions. Carried the ball 3 times for -4 yards and a fumble. In motion is Hoffman to the near side.
Not much up the middle.
Which tends to be the case. When you find a hole at this level of football in the middle, It's amazing.
Yes.
And it's fun to watch.
Yes, it is.
Nice stance defensively for the Bulldogs. It'll be a 3-and-out for the Pirates to open up this game. Fourth and 5. A high snap, but he holds on to it. Looks like it's Darby. He gets it at the 20-yard line. No, it's actually Makai Puga fielding it.
Makai Puga from Aurora Grande High School.
Yes, he is. 3 punt returns this season, 11 yards, 7 kick returns for 245. He's a freshman. And here come the Bulldogs for their first offensive set of downs in this game. Chris Dutra, former head coach, working as the associate head coach, but also the offensive coordinator for new head coach Rick Aguilar. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs from the Pirates' 48-yard line. And there was a penalty running into the kicker, and that's why you see the ball placed so close to midfield. Oh, running into the kicker. Pirates have the ball. It's a big penalty against Ventura. So after a 3-and-out, a penalty against the Bulldogs, and the Pirates not only hold the ball, but they had Jalen Thompson, the sophomore, run the ball all the way to the 18-yard line. 30-yard run, actually a 40-yard run. He's got it again. This time he finds another hole on the far side. And it's a touchdown for the Pirates. What started as a great defensive stance for the Bulldogs, a 3-and-out, forcing the Pirates to punt, and then running into the punter. Ventura gets the ball back, and just like that, 2 plays and a touchdown for the visiting Ventura squad. Ryan Pimentel comes in to kick the extra point for Ventura. He's 7 of 8 this season. Out of Indiana, Hobart High School, the freshman. Kick is up, and it's no good. With 13:11 remaining in the first, quickly, with 1 minute and 39 seconds off the clock, Ventura, the first on the board with a touchdown, lead at 6-0. You're listening to Bulldog Football at ahcbulldogs.com. Welcome back to Allen Hancock College. Just joining us, if you are, the Ventura team. Pirates, a touchdown run and lead at 6-0 after a missed extra point. Makai Puga is back near the goal line for the Bulldogs.
And you never know how that missed point after is going to play out.
It's true. It's true. Or that missed running into the kicker call that I missed. Thank goodness for Brian Dill. He fields it at the 15, not cleanly, picks it up, gets to the 20 towards the far hash mark, and it's a nice tackle by the Pirates. And now, I will rewind, and I will come back to, here is the Bulldogs' first offensive set of downs in this game. Chris Dutra, I'll do that again, the associate head coach, calling the plays, working with Rick Aguilar, who's been a part of this program for a very long time, became the head coach over the summer when Seth Damron went to be the offensive coordinator for Bakersfield College. It's a 1st and 10 for Hancock from their own 20. Jackson Clavel, the play caller. He's seen most of the time this season for the Bulldogs, the sophomore out of Ferris High School in Spokane, Washington. Important to know that he's 6'3", 215. A nice size for a quarterback at this level of football. And a 3-yard gain on the play. Second and 7 for the Bulldogs. Caden Harris coming in with the play. And you'll notice this, Terry, that the Bulldogs tend to use a 2 to 4 running back system. We'll see how it goes now with the conference play beginning. It's Martinez. A nice catch by Martinez, and there's
flag
a flag
on the play.
And depending on who it's on, it could be a first down for the Bulldogs. We'll wait. It looked like it was a first down. We'll wait and see.
And it's against Ventura.
So it is a Bulldog first down. That moves the sticks all the way to near midfield. 1st and 10 for Hancock from the 47-yard line.
Penalty was a late hit out of bounds.
And you knew it when the whole sideline reacted.
Yep.
Clavel, looks like it's Busby. He runs into 4 or 5 Pirates. It is Busby. Busby's a sophomore, had a lot of playing time last year from Desert Pines High School in Las Vegas, Nevada, the sophomore. 21 carries coming in, a touchdown, 87 yards on the ground, and 1 catch also for a touchdown. 5'6", 180.
2nd and 5, ball on the Ventura 48-yard line.
Caden Harris, the running back who's in now, also from Las Vegas, different high school. A nice hole, he finds it, and that is Harris. He's got some room, and he is into the end zone for a 48-yard touchdown run. Caden Harris, his 3rd touchdown of the season.
Caden Harris.
What a hole by the freshman. 5'8", 175, sneaks his way in and finds a line all the way down, a lane actually, all the way down the near sideline for a 48-yard touchdown run. And in comes Aroth Acosta for the extra point. It's now 6-6.
And we'll see if Acosta can adjust for that crosswind that Ventura couldn't.
Kick is up. And it's good. Bulldogs lead it 7-6. Less than 2 minutes on that drive for the Bulldogs. So both teams score. Both teams use less than 2 minutes, but the Bulldogs have a 1-point lead because of the made extra point by Aroth Acosta. You are listening to Bulldog Football at ahcbulldogs.com. Welcome back to Allen Hancock College football. Your Bulldogs lead it now 7-6. Ball's fielded at the 24-yard line on the far side by the special teams of Ventura. And now the Pirates coming back down 7-6. Steve Mushigian has been with the program for 14 years. Jake Coleman, his 6th year as the offensive coordinator for Ventura. 1st and 10 from their own 35. It's Irvin again as the play caller. Complete pass to Aragon. Eli Aragon gets a first down for the Pirates. It's funny, I'm saying the quarterback's name Irvin, that's his last name, as we just did a whole.
Yes.
See, Irvin's with us,
Irvin's
just
here.
like that. It's a 1st and 10. A 14-yard gain on that reception by Aragon. This time, Lamonte James is the ball carrier, and he finds some room on the near sideline, and it looks like it's going to be another Pirates first down.
Jack Gentile made sure he didn't get any further than he did.
Another Las Vegas kid.
Another Las Vegas
Yeah, we're talking
kid.
about 3 kids, all Las Vegas. 1st and 10, Irvin Finds him again, all wide open, Aragon. And luckily, Keyshawn Poole was there to make the tackle. Otherwise, he would have had an easy way straight into the end zone.
Well, so far they've been able to pick out the open spots in the defense in the backfield for.
James has it, this time not much.
Mike Mills made the initial hit for Hancock.
Mike Mills is one of the defensive leaders for the Bulldogs, that's for sure.
And he comes a long ways away to play from North Carolina.
Yeah, if you look at the roster, you'll notice probably the most wide range of states represented by Hancock for all the teams that you'll see the Bulldogs play. This one's a second down. Another complete pass. This time it's to Caleb Alvary, the freshman out of Simi Valley High School in Camarillo.
Pua made the initial hit that slowed him down. 3rd and 5.
9:28 remaining in the first, 7-6 Bulldogs with an early lead.
Oh, that's going to be a flag.
I saw it. I'm glad they're yellow. It really helps. Genius. This one is against the Pirates. That'll move him back 5 yards. Back to the original line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10. Pass play into the end zone. Aragon, the intended receiver. I don't know if it was the wind or he was overthrown, but it's incomplete in the corner.
Jason Joseph had the coverage for the defense. And that was a good stand to stop them where they did.
Ryan Pimentel, the freshman, coming in for the field goal attempt. 3 for 4 field goals this year, his longest, 35 yards. And there is some wind that's definitely going to affect this. And it's blocked. It's live, and it's blocked. And it could be an incredible move. What a play by Jason Joseph.
No flags on the play. It was like he caught a pass.
If I'm doing the math, it's an 86-yard touchdown.
That's exactly what it was, 86 yards.
What a play by the Bulldogs special teams. And now the Bulldogs leading at 13-6, and we're not even halfway through the first quarter. What a heads-up play on the blocked kick.
It was like he caught a pass.
Yes. Who would get that? Would the passer be the field goal kicker?
Yeah.
Rothacosta in for his second extra point try today. And there is
a flag on
whistle.
the play.
Collins Petaway, wide receiver, is the holder. False start against the Bulldogs. That'll move it 5 yards back. What a run. What a cool and exciting run for Joseph. Hahnville High School, Luling, Louisiana. I hope that his family's watching this game because that was a great play. So exciting. Costa. Kick is up. And it's good. 14-6. Your Bulldogs with the lead. 8:52 remaining in the first quarter. You are listening to Bulldog Football at ahcbulldogs.com. Welcome back to Allen Hancock College. If you're just joining us, lots of scoring in less than 6 minutes. Bulldogs lead at 14-6. It was an 86-yard blocked field goal run back. This is Aragon. Gets it at the 12, crosses the 20, still moving at the 25, and he's tackled right around the 25-yard line. The Ventura Pirates are 1-2. Last week they lost to Cerritos 35-31. There were 6 touchdowns, 6 lead changes in the last 20 minutes of that game. Eli Aragon, the leader, we'll be talking about him, saying his name a lot today. 9 catches for 184 yards last week. 1st and 10 from their own 25. And it's still Irvin as the quarterback. A quick pass play, and I think another first down for the Pirates. Moves the ball to the 37-yard line. He's in the shotgun. One slot back, wants to pass again. This time he finds Bryce Zavala, the tight end out of Santa Paula High School, and that's complete. The passing game right now for the Pirates is working.
Jaden Matthews made the tackle. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Jalen Thompson, the lone back in the backfield, split wide receivers. Thompson, it's a keeper. Irvin keeps it and maybe gets back to the original, actually back straight to that line of scrimmage. No gain.
No gain. Darren Lewis Jr. made the tackle at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 1 for the Pirates, trailing by 8. Again, it's Thompson trying to get that little bit of yardage to get the first down, and it looks like they got it, another Pirate first down nearing midfield. I love the new Bulldogs face in the middle of the field. And I finally got my first sweatshirt with the new logo on it. I love the new logo. 1st and 10. The important things we talk about during the football games. The grumpy Bulldog logo.
Keyshawn Pua made the tackle. Going to be a gain of about 2 yards. Ball squarely on the 50-yard line.
7:05 remaining in the first. 14-6. Bulldogs with the lead. Pirates moving the ball, using their passing game. And here's another one complete to Alvary. Looked like he was tackled at the 46, but he kept running. Let's see where the ball is placed. I think he might have gotten a couple extra yards. After that, I thought he was down.
The initial hit was an arm tackle, and those usually don't work.
Short, 3rd and short again. This time it's Thompson, and Thompson is in trouble behind the line of scrimmage. Tough defense by Salafi Lis Todlagi.
Giovanna Mimimus made the initial hit.
Now it's, instead of a 4th and 1, it's 4th and 3. We'll see. Zane Carter is coming out, the punter. 5 punts coming into this game. 200 yards this season. A 47-yarder is his longest. Buena High School graduate, 6'4", 220. Freshman gets the punt off. It's low. It bounces at the 17. Still rolling. And there are Pirates right around it where they will down it at the 10. Bulldogs will have 90 yards to go to try to put that ball into the end zone, leading it 14-6. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Bulldog Football at ahcbulldogs.com. Welcome back to Allen Hancock College. Terry Veal alongside CJ Silas. Game 4 of your Bulldog football season. Bulldogs on a 1st and 10 from their own 10, leading it by 8. Both teams coming into the game 1 and 2, opening up Northern League play. It's going to be an interesting season, Terry, watching these teams all around California playing 7 league games. It's going to be a shift, and it's going to take some time for an adjustment.
It is going to take some getting used to for them.
Staying healthy is important.
Yes.
A gain of 5 on the play. Clavel with the handoff. Medaliki Tupo'u, the ball carrier. And it's a Bulldog first down. Tupo'u from Tufuna High School in Pago Pago. 21 carries coming into the game, 2 touchdowns, 90 yards, 1 catch. Saw more playing time over the last couple weeks. This one. I think that was the freshman, Anthony Tucker. You'll see the running backs, it's a committee for a little while at the beginning of the year. It just happens that way, and then it usually settles into 2 or 4. But there have been a lot of guys carrying the ball this season. Sophomore John Allen, Ferrari Busby, another sophomore, Isaiah Airline, and then a lot of freshmen in Puga, Tucker, Harris, and Tupo'u. 2nd and 3. Luketu in, and he's got the ball. J.P. Luketu, Eagle Crest High School, the sophomore he saw playing time last year out of Aurora, Colorado. And it's a Bulldog first down. You'll notice, Terry, it's just the way that it goes at Hancock. Lots of running back action. And then...
Well, he got a little help from his own man when he ran into the back of him on that play.
That happens once in a while, and it's unexpected. Same thing happens in roller derby, I promise. A couple wide receivers set on the near side. A nice run, pushing through. Tupo'u again with the ball.
He got an extra 3 yards with a guy with a handful of his jersey.
6'1", 230, probably one of the biggest running backs we've had in a while. And Hancock Tucker's 6 foot, and Isaiah Airline is 6'2". Tucker back in the backfield. Lining up, I think, behind A.J. Masunu for a 2nd and short. And he's got it. And he's got a first down, crossing midfield, Anthony Tucker. He had a nice block there. I didn't see who it was, but there was a nice block right there in the traffic. You notice that the running back comes in with the play. Meets the wide receivers and the quarterback at the near hash mark. They set out to their position, and then the running back gets into the huddle.
Well, and they're averaging for the season so far a little over 5 yards per carry, and that's just about what they're getting out of this.
And that's big. That is a great number. Bulldogs use their first time out of the first half with 2:19 remaining. Hancock leads at 14-6. You are listening to Bulldog Football at athletics.hancockcollege.edu. Welcome back to Allen Hancock College with 2:19 remaining in the first. Bulldogs lead at 14-6, moving offensively quite nicely. Ball now at the Pirates' 49-yard line. Brian Dill, who refuses to use a microphone, made a good point that because there are 7 conference league games now, Terry, it's going to make it a little more competitive for teams shooting to get into a bowl game. Luketu, the ball carrier, he's pushed out of bounds after a nice run. He got 6 or 7 yards.
And he met a brick wall in the middle and turned it to the outside and made that into an 8-yard run.
Luketu with some experience on the Bulldogs offensive tool belt, I would say. I try not to use cliches. I don't know if you noticed that. I do not like sports cliches. I am the one. Split wide receivers, Petaway on the far side, and Martinez on the near side. It's a fumbled snap by Clavel, but he falls on it at the 47. Excuse me, the 43. Whew.
Yeah, he was backing up before he had the ball.
Joey Garza, the Napomo High School sophomore, coming into the game offensively. One of those kids who really can do anything. You see a few of those come through community college football, and he is one of them. 3rd and 3 for the Bulldogs. Caden Harris, and he gets a Bulldog first down.
Second effort was that play. He got the first down on second effort.
Ball's now at the 34-yard line on the far hash mark. Anthony Tucker in. Makai Puga on the far side. And Martinez, the wide receiver on the near side, he's under center. Good choice. Anthony Tucker with a nice roll after the hit to get a couple more yards. Clock is ticking down here. The first quarter is coming to a close. The play clock is at 26. The game clock is at 16. We'll see if they get one more play off. It looks like they're going to walk to the other end and let it go. 14-6. Your Bulldogs, first Northern League game of the season, taking on the tough Pirates of Ventura, leading at 14-6. You are listening to Bulldog Football at Athletics at ahcbulldogs.com. Welcome back to Allen Hancock College with 1 quarter of play in the books. Your Bulldogs lead at 14-6 over the Ventura Pirates. The Bulldogs now moving from left to right. 2nd and 5. Clavel gives it to Luketu. You know what, I'm surprised, and I haven't heard that John Allen is hurt. But John Allen was the main ball carrier for the Bulldogs. 17 carries, 133 yards, 2 touchdowns, and we have not seen John Allen. We'll look for him on the sideline. We don't get a lot of injury information. I don't know why. I guess I could go knock on the doors, but I don't know. It's just not my style, Terry.
There was a flag on that play.
Yep, block in the back. Don't see John Allen on the sideline, but I'm going to keep looking. It surprises me. He's a sophomore from Pago Pago Tafuna High School.
Well, it's way too early to start celebrating, but Hancock's got to feel really good about that first quarter because Ventura has owned them for the last 10 years.
It's now a 2nd and 15 after the penalty. Clavel under center. He's going to try a pass, and it's complete to Puga. And Puga flies across the 25-yard line, and it'll be close. It might be a first down. It
Very
is.
Close.
It's a Bulldog first down. What a nice play. That's gutsy by Clavel to throw it where he did.
And Puga was wide open over the middle.
Puga, the AG high school kid, 3 catches, 41 yards, coming in 5'10", 185. We see a few local kids stick around and play football here. 1st and 10 from the 23. On the play action to the near side, Clavel. Looks like he was looking for Martinez on the near sideline, and incomplete. Elias Martinez, another kid. He's a Rigetti High kid.
Yep. Jalen Wesley from Calabasas was covering for Ventura. The pass was just wide.
Luketu coming in with the play. Second and 10. Another one rolling to the near side, and it's a quick pass play. This time he finds Luketu on the far side for a 23-yard touchdown.
Wide open.
Wide open. Luketu had nobody around him, and Clavel made that pass quick. He jumped back off of that line of scrimmage, and boom, he threw it, and Luketu was in the exact right place.
Well, and the other thing that's going to do, because they have run so many running plays in the first quarter, it's opened up their passing game to where Ventura's expecting that ball to be handed off, and he's had 2 wide open passes.
Acosta coming in for the extra point. It's up, and it is good. Bulldogs 21, Ventura 6 with 13:51 remaining in the half. You're listening to Bulldog Football at ahcbulldogs.com. Welcome back to Allen Hancock College. It only took me 12 years to learn to turn on our microphones. Terry Veal, I am growing, I am empowering myself, and I am shifting into a bigger, better role for Bulldog football. Kickoff from Acosta, fielded at the 23-yard line. Nice play, special teams. Yeah, I turned on our mics. How'd I do? Is yours working?
Yes.
Okay, good. What
yes.
I should get I'm going to get my
We're
graduate,
live around the world.
my master's degree in turning on the mic.
Christian Clegg made the tackle for Allen Hancock. Going to spot the ball at the 37-yard line.
I crack myself up. You don't have to laugh at my jokes, Terry. That's fine. Come on, that's the least you could do, man. 1st and 10, Pirates from their own 38, trailing by 15 early in the second. Hand off to James. Runs to the right side near that hash mark and gets a 7 or 8 yards. Finds some room.
Jack Gentile made that tackle. 2nd and a yard.
This one goes to James, trying for that first down, and Irvin says that it's a first down. Let's see what happens with the sticks. He's sure it is. And it looks like it's not enough.
Yeah, it's not
the quarterback
gonna be enough.
thought so, but he was wrong. 3rd and short. From the shotgun is Irvin. This time, a quick pass play and a first down caught by Bryce Zavala.
Brought down by Mike Mills. That was a design play to gain 2 yards.
And it was quick. Not a lot of time for the defense to know what was coming.
Quick.
1st and 10 from the 49. Shotgun again, dropping back to pass is Irvin rolling to his right. And look, another one. I think that's Zavala again. It is for another Pirate first down. Bryce Zavala, Santa Paula High School, freshman, 6'4", 210. You know the wind is strong if you can hear it on the microphone. Oh, it's because I don't have a windscreen. They always blow off where I eat them. Levante James for another Pirate first down.
Jack Gentile just saved a touchdown by that trip, because he had nothing but green in front of him.
1st and 10 for the Pirates from the Bulldog 19. Threatening here offensively for sure. Ventura's best offensive set it down so far today. James. But he finds nothing. Who was that? That was a big hit. And then that was a nice play by the Bulldog defense. I think it might have been Nizan Ciamato.
It was Nizan Sumalo.
A bullet right down the middle, complete to, I think that was Pacheco. Oh no, that was Aragon again.
And Mike Mills again with the stop.
1st and goal from the 8. James. Jaden Mathias. Or Matthews, excuse me, Matthews. Jaden Matthews with the stop on defense. Gain of 3, 2nd and goal. Pass play out of nowhere, completely empty around him, and all alone, Cody Hoffman with a 5-yard touchdown catch for the Pirates. There was nobody around.
There wasn't anybody around, and it's like it was a different team on the field that time. They went into almost like a 2-minute offense.
And it might have surprised the Bulldogs.
I think it did.
21-12. Ryan Pimentel. Oh, they're going to go for 2. Trying to make up for that missed extra point in the first half. Irvin from the shotgun. He's got James in the backfield. 2 wide receivers on the far side and 1 on the near side, and he wants to pass. And it's deflected. And it was a nice play by Jack Gentile. He has been everywhere on the defense for the Bulldogs. 6 points, 2 touchdowns for the Pirates. A missed extra point and a failed 2-point conversion makes it 21-12 with 10:39 remaining in the first half. You're listening to Bulldog Football at ahcbulldogs.com. Welcome back to Allen Hancock College. Your Bulldogs are up 21-12 over the visiting Pirates of Ventura College, a powerhouse in California community college football. Puga at the 8, crosses the 20 to the 25, still moving at the 30, tackled on the near sideline where the Bulldogs will take over. And as you said, Terry, offensively, that was a different football team the Pirates brought onto the field, or the defense. I hate to say it, maybe got a little complacent. Is that? I hate to be critical because
could be part of it.
I'm just drawing the pictures. I shouldn't be,
Could be part of it. But they
You're
certainly
supposed to say
went into
that.
a hurry-up offense.
You're supposed to say that. I just draw it, and you give the opinions.
I'll color it in.
All right, Bulldogs offense on the field. They still have 2 timeouts remaining in the first half. Pirates haven't used one. 1st and 10 from the 30. Jackson Clavel, the sophomore quarterback, Spokane, Washington. Leading the charge for the Bulldogs. Caden Harris bringing in the plays. Puga, the wide receiver on the far side. Looks like it's Michael Jordan Jr. on the near sideline. 2nd and 7. Clavel under center. Gives it to Busby. Busby finds a little bit of room. Gains maybe two yards.
Cade Ledesma, a local boy from Ventura, made the stop for Ventura. 3rd and 3.
Busby remains in. Clavel under center. Busby lined up behind him, and he gives it to Busby. He jukes and jives in the middle, but gets nothing. That was a big stop defensively for Mike Hayden, the defensive coordinator. He's 6 years as a defensive coordinator. He's been with the Pirates for 9 years. And now it's a 4th and short. It looks like they're going to go for it. Here comes Caden Harris. Let me guess. Clavel's going to give Harris the ball.
That would be a good guess. You could almost take that to the bank. But if we know that, then they don't know. They know that.
Yeah. And it's a fumble on the snap, which means nobody's going to be running with the ball. And it looks like the Pirates recovered it. I like risky plays, though. I like taking chances. I like doing something different, especially in the first half.
Gutsy call, too.
Oh, there's a penalty. So it was a backwards pass?
It was a lateral.
But it wasn't a fumble. Okay, so
wow.
Because the Bulldogs fell on it in the right place, it's going to be a first down. Wow, I haven't seen that very often.
He gained a yard on the fumble.
Sheesh, oh my goodness.
On the lateral.
So, first down Bulldogs.
At the end of the day, that was a gift.
Busby, the ball carrier again. He gets 3 yards.
James Gillespie made the stop from Woodbridge, Virginia. Gillespie comes out to Ventura to play football.
Caden Harris brings the play in, meeting with Martinez and Clavel. And it's a 2nd and 7. Bulldogs with a 9-point lead here in the second. Harris still on his feet, right near the Bulldog logo at midfield. Not enough for a first down.
Second effort was good for about 4 yards on that play.
So here's a funny thing you don't know about me. I didn't realize I needed glasses, so for the past few years I've been trying to identify wide receivers and running backs with their socks.
Oh.
And now that I have glasses, I'm like, oh my gosh, no wonder all my coworkers were teasing me so much because I can actually see now. 3rd and short, Busby. And he gets it. A Bulldog. First down. Ferrari Busby, Desert Pines High School, Las Vegas, Nevada, the sophomore, coming in for a big play. There's a couple nice blocks on that, too.
And Zane Carter made the stop, but second effort again on the Bulldogs is really paying off for them.
First and 10 from the 47. Rolling out to pass. A nice pass to Puga at the 42. Not enough for a first down, but a nice catch, nice toss. Clavel not a big thrower. 41 attempts coming into the game. That's 3 games. You do the math, right? 25 of 41, 278 yards, but 3 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. And that was a nice, solid play by the sophomore. Second and short. Busby's behind Masunu in the backfield. And it's Busby, and he gets the first down. Bulldog, first down. I love that. First down. I think it was Doug Nelson. Longtime broadcaster in Santa Maria, Doug Nelson gave me the way I emphasize my first down. Doug Nelson.
And the tradition lives on.
Sort of. I don't know if he'd want any credit with my performance. First and 10 from the Pirate 35. Harris slips a little bit at the 35. Not much room for growth on that. Doug Nelson and I worked across the hall from each other. In January, it'll be 21 years ago, I was at Sunny Country with Jay Turner, and he was working the news station with Hooten. Was that his name? Do you remember? Yes, Hoot. Oh, gosh, they did the news show right across the hall, and Jennifer Grant was working as well across the hall.
I know Jennifer Grant.
She just had a birthday this week. Second and 10. Busby goes to the left. They can't tackle him. He gets a second chance, but then he's taken down. Oh, what was his name? Hoot. I'm pretty sure it was Hoot. And we'd always meet in the hall during commercials, and then I ran into Doug Nelson years later.
And 20 years ago, you were what, 16?
Stop it. I started in broadcasting. Yesterday was my 21-year anniversary on the Central Coast.
Congratulations.
And I started at Sunny Country doing mornings with Jay Turner because there was no sports radio here. And I started in January of 2003. So just a few months from now is when I started. The first few months, I was just really kind of looking for radio. I'd come from Seattle. And ESPN Radio didn't come to the Central Coast for like 5 more years. A timeout on the field. The Bulldogs will use their second timeout of the first half with 4:08 remaining. 21-12 is your score. Bulldogs with the lead. You're listening to Bulldog Football at ahcbulldogs.com. Welcome back to Allen Hancock College football. Bulldogs leading at 21-12 over the Pirates of Ventura. Both teams coming into the game 1-2. First Northern League play of the year. 7 games in league play beginning this year with the conference realignment in community college football. It's a 3rd and 9 for the Bulldogs. Clavel rolls. He wants to pass. He's looking deep. It's incomplete. It looks like, was that Michael Jordan Jr.?
Jordan Jr.?
Yes, it was, okay. So that means there was a Michael Jordan, but it's a different one, I'm pretty sure. I don't think that family is from Pompano Beach, Florida.
No.
North Broward Christian High School. Jordan, the sophomore. It's a 4th and 9, and here comes Aroth Acosta. They use quite a bit of time. I forgot to give you, I have this wonderful thing for you. I can't believe it, Terry. I'm so sorry. I was a little distracted by Irvin's, a little tribute to Irvin, but I have a great football stat sheet for you. The punt is up. Oh, and it bounces inside the 10. And it looks like a couple Bulldogs tried, but it went into the end zone. This football stat sheet is going to be great for you. I'm sorry. That is going to help you log the time of possession and plays and all that. I'm sorry. I really meant to give that to you. I have more if you need them.
It'll be good for the second half.
Of the game and season. I'm sorry. I just realized when I looked up at the clock to see how much time was taken off, Normally my partner would tell me, but I didn't give you the running sheet. That is all my fault. I was not trying to sabotage your performance, I promise. I'm glad you're here. 1st and 10 for Ventura from 20-yard line. Trailing by 9. The Pirates had a come-from-behind win over Saddleback to start the season, then lost to Mount Sac by 41 points in Game 2, and then lost to Cerritos last week. So Ventura, like all teams at this level, those first 3, 4, 5 games are when you really figure it out. You're going to have to figure it out a little bit now with league play.
Jalen Thompson was wide open and just overthrown out in the left flat.
He would have been. He would have had a touchdown probably.
It had a lot of green.
From the shotgun, another pass play. This one's caught, but right after the catch, a big hit by Jason Joseph. First and 10. Thompson.
Darren Lewis Jr. made the stop. Probably prevented another first down.
.249 remaining in the first half. Irvin in trouble in the backfield. And he's tackled right where the marker with the 2 is, so I don't think they're going to call that a sack. Just depends on where they place the ball. It was really close to the line of scrimmage.
Brody Tucker made the stop. I don't think it's going to be a sack.
That's an interesting one, though. Doesn't happen very often like that. 3rd and 3. Or maybe it's not interesting. James, no, it's Thompson. Keyshawn Pua was celebrating a bit after a nice tackle. It'll be 4th and short with less than 2 minutes remaining in the first half. It looks like the Pirates are going to go for it on the 4th and long 1.
And they don't think they got it.
I don't think so. Let's see. Jatavius Franklin is saying he thinks that it was not enough. But then again, he's wearing blue. He's not wearing stripes. But I still like to, I still like to tell you.
He has a dog in the hunt.
You might want to know. There you go. I make the humor. You make the cliche. Perfect. We're going to be good at the Chuckleette tonight about 7:30 p.m. downtown Santa Maria. Are they giving it to him? They're giving it to him, Terry Veal. Wow. Once in a while, there's a generous spot.
That was a generous spot, too, because he was a yard short from my angle.
That was like a Christmas gift. That was like a new baby. James. Oh, goodness. It was like 3 presents. It was like a graduation present, Father's Day, and a new baby.
Lamonte James, the receiver, gain of 5.
Remember, the Pirates do have 3 timeouts remaining in this half. That one's caught by James. He's nearly tackled at the 48, but it wasn't enough. Adarius Odom went for his feet, the sophomore defensive back. And it's another first down for the Pirates, and they still have 1.5 minutes and 3 timeouts in the second quarter. Irvin has some time. He's going to run, and he dives right before he runs in. That was smart, though, because you don't want to run into Keyshawn Pua and Isaac Agata at the same time. Sorry, you just don't.
No, you don't.
I don't care how good you are. Those 2 guys at once? No.
Very wise move.
Sheesh.
Oh, almost intercepted.
What a nice play. I think that was Joseph again.
It was.
Nearly picked off. Jumped right in front of the receiver, Aragon. Wow. That was some speed to get there.
Good anticipation.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Heads up. And it also could have been the quarterback was letting him know.
Telegraphed it to him.
Yep. That happens. About a minute left here in the first half. 3rd and 9. Irvin wants to pass again on the far sideline. He's got 2 wide receivers. They're fighting for the ball, and Aragon takes it. And it's just enough for a first down.
That might have been a crossed-up play there with 2 guys standing in the same spot.
Oh, yeah. It's like 2 outfielders in baseball. Somebody frigging call it. Less than a minute left. 1st and 10. Another quick pass to Aragon, and oh my goodness, what a tackle by his ankles. Joseph is having a great first half defensively for the Bulldogs. I'm anticipating looking at those first half stats, and I'm going to see Joseph's name all over it. 2nd and long. Irvin. And this one's complete inside the 30.
Darius Odom made the initial hit.
Nassim Pacheco took a lot of hit. He took 3 hits and held the ball. And it was about a 10-yard gain. The ball was, it was a 2nd and 12, so now it's about a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 3rd and 2. And it looks like the Pirates are taking their first time out of this first half. We're taking one as well. It's 21-12, Bulldogs with a lead at ahcbulldogs.com. Welcome back to Allen Hancock College. 25 seconds remaining in the first half, 3rd and 2. But the Pirates do have 2 timeouts. Irvin from the shotgun drops back. I do see a flag, but all alone in the end zone is Eli Aragon.
And that was a free play, but they not going to need to accept the penalty.
24-yard touchdown catch. Aragon's. Wow, he was wide open.
I could have caught that pass.
Listen. Don't overestimate yourself. My gosh, you're all the way over here. How could you get there so quickly?
It's interesting. As soon as Ventura.
Pirates take their 2nd time out of the first half. Let's keep it here. What were you going to say, Terry? Because I know it's very, very important.
As soon as Ventura changes the tempo of their play, it's like they go into a 2-minute offense, and it's got Hancock on their heels.
It's the 2nd time it's happened.
Yes.
It happened on their last scoring drive.
Yes.
And I don't think it was the flag, because sometimes when you see a yellow flag and you're on the field, I'm guessing you might just think the play's going to be dead. But you never want to do that, right? You never want to do that.
Right.
It'll be a 1st and goal from the 3. 20 seconds. Both teams with just 1 timeout remaining here in the first half. 20 seconds. How many plays can you get out in 20 seconds? 3? Maybe 4?
Down and out, 5 yards, and then a Hail Mary.
Yeah, no huddle. You got to do the no huddle. It would be a short Hail Mary. Wouldn't it? Be a 3-yard Hail Mary, would we call it?
Yes.
If it was 3 yards, would we actually call it a Hail Mary?
No.
Because if so, you'd be the first one to do it. Here we go. And they're going to kick a field goal.
And it's up and good.
Did I miss something? I think I missed it. How did we miss a touchdown? Was I looking at you?
Yeah. It was Irvin to Josh Washington over in the corner.
Oh, and excuse me, it was when the penalty flag was out.
And the pass that I could have caught.
Oh my gosh, I'm not as smart as I look. There we go. Right there, my intelligence level went from amazing to just Dumbo. So the play that we were talking about, the 2-minute offense-ish that you were talking about, was successful. Obviously, I called the freaking play, and I still forgot it. You know, I I haven't smoked weed in a long time. I'm just going to say. My short-term memory.
It happens when we get
All right,
old.
you can no stop it. Stop it. You're old. I am not.
I am old.
It's 21-19 after the touchdown catch by Eli Aragon. And here come the Pirates to kick off. Oh my gosh. Please. At least I'm not afraid to be self-deprecating. You know what Irvin would say right now? Are you high? Kickoff is fielded right around the 12-yard line by the Bulldogs. Oh my gosh, I am. Whew, shake it off, shake it off. 13.9 remaining. I need a timeout. I don't just need a timeout, I need to go to the corner. You can hear some upset coaches on the sideline for the Bulldogs after letting that touchdown happen with a wide open receiver in the end zone, which changes the game 21-19 now,
And
when it was 21-12.
And it's the 2 missed conversions.
Yes.
That's the difference in the game.
I knew you were going to bring that back. And they're going to let the time run out, and so am I, because I need therapy. With 1/2 of play in the books, your Bulldogs now with a 21-19 lead over Ventura. We will bring you first half statistics and a new play-by-play announcer right after this. Just kidding. Terry Veal, CJ Silas coming back for your second half of play with your statistics as well. Enjoy the halftime show. You are listening to Bulldog Football at ahcbulldogs.com. Welcome back to Allen Hancock College. I think there was some sort of football shenanigans going on at halftime, and the students won. Either way, we're back. Second half of play about to get started here. Bulldogs with a 21-19 lead, and my color commentator, Terry Veal. You're doing a great job for your first game. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Appreciate
CJ.
you.
It was fear and trepidation before
Stop.
I got here.
Really? Are you serious? Stop it. You've been announcing.
What's the fear of the unknown?
Exactly. Okay,
That's
got it. And you never worked with me before.
Right.
And you knew I never make a mistake.
Fear and trepidation.
Can you share some of the first half statistics, please?
Interesting that total yards, time of possession is actually fairly close, 15 and a half to 14 minutes. On paper, it looks like Ventura should be winning hands down. Allen Hancock had 24 rushes for 143 yards. Ventura 19 rushes for 80 yards. But in passing yards, Ventura shows 196 and Hancock was 63. And total offensive plays, Ventura had 42 plays, 276 yards. Allen Hancock had 30 plays, 206 yards. And yet Allen Hancock is leading by the 2-point conversions that Ventura has missed.
And the play of the first half was the blocked
field goal and the run back.
Yes.
86 yards, I believe.
Yes. Anything else that stands out to you? Who leads in tackles? It's got to be. Wasn't it? Didn't we think it was going to be Jackson? Sorry, Jason Joseph. It's got to
be. Keyshawn Pua has 7.
Wow.
5 solos.
All right, here we go. We're getting ready. I'm listening to you, though. I'm listening. I heard whistles, and I thought we were behind.
Jack Gentile had 6 tackles.
Okay.
Mike Mills had 8 tackles.
Wow.
So
That's only at halftime.
Those are the 3 big guys.
Coming into the game, nobody had more than 8 or 9 per game. So the defense is playing pretty tough, but you're right. You said it when both of those point after attempts, one was the 2-point conversion and one was the missed one, that it was going to mean something. And guess what? You're smarter than you look, buddy. You're smarter than you look.
And they haven't been able to compensate. Ventura hasn't been able to compensate for that crosswind yet.
The Bulldogs are going to receive the kick after winning the coin toss and deferring to the second half. I'm gonna guess that it's probably gonna be Puga and Tyrell Darby. John Allen is not suited up for the football game today. I don't know why. I just know that he's not suited up. That's all the information I got, and he is in street clothes on the sidelines. Just a little tidbit for
I sent out a feeler. I tried to find out myself.
Oh, really? Who'd you call?
I talked to Shelby, and she was going to try to find out. Probably the same person you talked to.
No. I went to the athletic training staff. I wanted to know if there's an injury.
Oh, that was the horse's mouth.
All right. You're good with the cliches. I'm glad. Somebody in this booth needs to be. Here we are with the second half getting underway. Puga is back at the 9. Grabs it at about the 11. Gets to the 20, still moving 25. One hit. Reaches forward, and maybe they'll place it at the 30. So nearly a 20-yard kickoff return for Makai Puga.
Pedro Gondarias made the tackle for Ventura.
That's a nice name.
From Barcelona, Spain.
Oh, really? Internationally, there is an international player for Hancock, too. Did you know that at Hancock, we had a rugby player play football for Hancock one year. Might have been last year. It was super fun. I know. Don't look at me like that. 1st and 10. It's a true story. I make stuff up, but not this one. Clavel gives it to Busby. Busby crosses the 40. First play from scrimmage in the second half, and Ferrari Busby gets a first down.
And a flag on the play. Holding called against Hancock.
Oh, man.
20-yard play. going to get called back and 10 yards tacked onto it.
So instead of being at the 30, they'll be at the 20, and they'll replay the first down.
Right. 1st and 20 from the 10.
Wow. You did some good calculations there. Oh, FYI, we didn't warn you about the sun that gets in your eyes in the second half. Sorry, we didn't want to tell you because we thought you might not show up. First and 20.
That's why I had to change glasses. Same play. Only better
whoa,
results.
He's open and he's tackled at the 50. What a run by the sophomore Busby. Exact same play.
Same play.
Wow. Actually, that was Caden Harris? Oh, okay, that was. Sorry, here comes Busby now. It was Caden Harris. How dare me? I'm sorry to Caden Harris's family.
1st and 10 Bulldogs at the Ventura 49.
A 29-yard run by Caden Harris. Ball's at midfield. 1st and 10. Clavel's under center. Now it's Busby. Okay, get it right, Silas. And he's going for a first down. Another Bulldog first down. I walked by the conversation with the team when the coaches were talking to them inside the athletic building, and there was not a lot of yelling. Like, they weren't getting in trouble. I've heard that at times. They were really trying to find a way to keep the momentum in their favor. I didn't hear the words, but sometimes I'll walk by and it's crazy in there. Another first down for the Bulldogs. Ball's now at the Pirates' 37. Caden Harris, I apologize. He is in the backfield. I owe him 29 yards. Do I owe him 29? No. Yeah, I do. I owe him 29 yards.
Yep.
Harris. Did you see how he was holding that ball? How every running back should hold the ball. He was holding it perfectly.
Both hands tucked in his gut.
Yes, underneath. One under the ball. It was beautiful. I was going to say textbook way to carry the ball, but that would have been a cliche, so I decided not to say it.
Leave those to me.
That's why we brought you.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 6, ball at the 34-yard line. Well, I would think in the locker room they had to be very pleased with the first half because...
Except for that one touchdown right at the end of the second half,
yep.
Second quarter. Another nice run. Somehow, differently than in the first half, on those first play on the first down, running it has been more successful here than it had been in the first half. And Irvin Kiger always said if they can get 4 or 5 yards on the first play as a run, that really puts them in a good position.
Well,
at 3rd and 6, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5.
And it opens up the passing game.
It does. It does. You're almost as smart as Irvin.
3rd and 1.
It is a 3rd and 1. Oh, he falls down. Clavel luckily held on to the ball. I don't know if he tripped over himself or one of his linemen.
Or that gopher hole out there about the 36-yard line.
That could be a hole from that silly football game at halftime. No, they stayed at one end, didn't they? Yeah, they did. I played in that game a couple times years ago when we were at Rigetti, and I realized I was the token. They just threw the girl on the field. The fastest person out there was me.
And I bet you showed them how to do it, too.
They did not throw me or give me the ball for 2 full games. I retired. Busby, not enough for a first down.
Not enough.
Bulldogs will turn it over on downs. That first offensive penalty to start this series is really what hurt the Bulldogs because they were running nicely.
Yeah, it's all about momentum at this point. And that just kind of kicked them in the shin. Even though they got it back, they lost some momentum.
Here comes the Pirate offense for the first time in the second half, trailing by 2. 1st and 10 from their own 29. And it's a new quarterback. Daniel Duran is now the quarterback. Or actually, it's Ezekiel Savage. Hold on a minute. Ezekiel Savage, who has not much playing time at all for the Pirates, the sophomore out of Royal High School in Oxnard. He did, actually, maybe it was just one play because it looks like Irvin's in now. That was interesting. There's a flag. And it's a false start against the Pirates. Did you? I know that it wasn't my imagination, that was Ezekiel Savage for one play.
It was Ezekiel Savage was running the ball.
Okay, yeah, he's a quarterback. So I think he was in for one play. Maybe Irvin wasn't ready or something. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, because it was the first play, so it's not like his helmet had come off and he had to miss it down.
Right. 1st and 15 at the 35.
From the shotgun, Irvin gets it off. He was in trouble, and it's a complete pass to Cody Hoffman. And it's a first down into Bulldog territory. Ball's placed at the 46-yard line. Wow.
Tackled by Jack Gentile. And we're back to the 2-minute offense again.
And it's Lamonte James, the ball carrier, another quick Pirate first down. I mean, I'm not a coach, but this is probably a time to take a timeout. I mean, you do have 3. If they get another first down, luckily no one's listening to me, but just saying. Another quick pass play, and it's again to Hoffman. Not enough for a first down, but it's complete at the 27. Tackled by Mike Mills. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4. Pirates moving the ball easily right now. James.
Tackled by Brody Tucker. 3rd and 2.
Another run play. I don't think it's enough.
It's going to be close. All depends on the spot again.
I don't think they got it with 9.5 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
4th and 1, and they're going to go.
And they're going for it. Well, they've been successful the last 3 minutes. Thomas, oh, what a hit by Pua. What a hit. Keyshawn Pua. What a stop by the defense. That was big.
That was a big sequence right there.
You just used the word momentum a couple minutes ago, and this could shift it and keep it going in a blue direction. Wow. I mean, the way the Pirates were moving the ball downfield made me think that they needed a timeout. I mean, obviously.
And look at the difference on the sideline. All of a sudden, the guys
energy.
are jumping around.
Yep.
And
Yep. True. Good point, Terry Veal.
thank you.
Bulldogs, 1st and 10 after a turnover on downs from the 24. Handoff to Luketu.
Papina made the stop. One of the local boys for Ventura from Oxnard.
Bulldogs take a quick timeout with 8:48 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Hancock leads at 21-19. You're listening to Bulldog Football at athletics.hancockcollege.edu. Welcome back to Allen Hancock College. With 8:48 remaining in the 3rd, neither team has scored in this quarter. Clavel looking for Masunu, incomplete on the near side. The tight end from Fiasa Marist College, High School in Pago Pago.
He was running before he had the ball.
21-19. Bulldogs with a slim lead. Caden Harris brings in the play. Headaway and Martinez, the split wide receivers. Someone in the slot as well. Baxter in the eye, setting up behind Clavel. A quick pass play, and it is Headaway with the complete pass. I get him confused a little because last year Petaway wore 83, but he's wearing 15 this year. Martinez is 83. Petaway's also the holder on point afters and field goals. PAT. It's a 4th down, and here's Aratha Costa. Costa's a local kid from Pioneer Valley.
Big rush.
Snaps a little high, but he gets the punt off. It bounces at the 40, and Aragon's going to let it go.
Going to mark it at the 35.
And here come the Pirates. Risky, gutsy play to go for it on their last set of downs offensively. And let's see what the Pirates bring at the Bulldogs. Is it going to be that, you call it, 2-minute drill that was working nicely? And it is Chris Irvin again leading the way under center. Well, not under center. He's in the shotgun right now, but you know what I mean. Thomas, a little juke and a little jive, and he gets about 6 yards.
Tackle on the play by Mike Mills. He's been in the thick of it all day long.
Sometimes they just don't hear the whistle. They're so into it.
Ezekiel Seomalo made the stop.
Reynold Uti had to leave the game. His helmet came off. Freshman lineman. 3rd and short. A quick pass play.
No gain on the play.
Jerron Glenn.
Along with Keyshawn Pua.
This looks different, doesn't it, Terry, than the last
does.
set of downs?
It sure does.
I'm interested to see, are they changing it up? I mean, I can only hypothesize, right? Or the defense is just ready. It's so different how one set of offensive downs looks differently. And it's probably, you got to give a little credit to the defense, but also maybe the play calling. It's a fair catch by Puga. He catches it and falls backwards at the 17. And here comes the Bulldogs offense. So defensively, it was a little shaky opening up the quarter, but that was a strong showing for AHC.
Yeah, they're both 3 and outing themselves here.
3 and outing?
Yeah,
I
3
like
and
that.
outing.
I like that phrase. I think we got to get a new Webster's word for you on 3 and outing. 1st and 10 from the 19. Busby, the ball carrier, finds a little hole to the 25. Not enough for a first down, but what a run by Busby. And then it looked like, was there a fumble?
I believe he fumbled it out of bounds.
Oh, okay. Because I thought Joey Garza had the ball for a second. Oh, okay, called him down. We used to have a spotter that we shared with the announcer, but they moved her, Alyssa, all the way down to the other side. We like to hijack the spotter for the announcer, but we got jacked by it.
We know where we stand in that little process.
I know, people kind of assume I have a spotter, but really, I don't. I spot now that I have glasses.
Be close to a first down.
It's not enough. So if you notice, in the first half, there were a lot of running backs being used, and now they've kind of
narrowed
settled
it
in on Busby and Harris for now.
3rd and 1.
Busby, first down. Bulldog, first down. Nice play.
Some.
Yep, and he got a little help. Who is that? I'm looking to see who that is. He gave a nice block. I think that was Isaiah Thomas who helped him with a block. If not, I'm giving him credit for it in my own mind.
Could have been Casey Fuau, too.
He was nearby.
Yeah.
And it's a Bulldog first down. From the 33. 1st and 10. Not much of a gain. Hello there, Kevin Walthers. We love it when the president comes into the booth. I don't know if you've ever met Terry Veal. I think you have.
I don't think so.
No. Terry Veal. Graciously commentating the color for us here. We did a nice memorial to Irvin at the beginning of the broadcast. You can go back and watch it if you want. And Terry is here, doing a great job.
Thank you. And having a great time, too. That's the best
Don't
part.
lie. 2nd and 8. It's Busby. Don't lie, because Walters will take that headset off your head, and he will put that headset on, and he will become that color commentator. He's always trying to hijack that headset and microphone. I'm kidding. He did a game once. He was great, Terry. He really was. He really knows football. He wanted my job, though, so I had to like make a rumor up about him so that he didn't get my job. He got the presidency instead.
He's probably better off.
3rd and 4. Thank goodness he does a good job. Just under 4 minutes to play in the 3rd. Harris.
Very close to a first
It isn't
down.
close. Run game is looking pretty tight
They're
today.
going to give it to him.
And they are. Well, it was like that Christmas gift from the first half.
Yep.
You got to pay it forward. It's a Bulldog first down.
So far, they've been able to grind it out on the ground, but I'd like to see him throw a couple of passes in some of these series just to keep the defense on their toes a little bit.
There he is. He's the cliche man. What do you do when you need a cliche man? You call Terry Veal. I love it.
Keep them on their toes.
It's a pitch to Harris. He's running to the left side. There is a flag. He's still going across midfield. And he runs out of bounds right past the sticks, but it looks like it might be a block in the back behind the.
Either that or a hold over there.
Something on the far sideline against the offense. They know it too because they're walking backwards.
They're all walking back, holding.
Holding against Masunu. Too bad, because that was a nice run.
Yeah, we've been down this road before. we get a great play, and then we get a 10-yard penalty.
Yes, you know what I'm laughing at, right? Is your cliche.
I know.
But in a joking, fun way.
I got a million of them,
No,
too.
please. It is hilarious to me. Oh, it's so funny. It's all good fun. I needed a little belly laugh today.
My kids will grimace when I start talking.
I needed a belly laugh. 1st and 20. A quick pass. Looking for Martinez. Bounces off his hands. That was odd.
Broken up by Jalen Wesley.
Yes. Are your kids listening and watching right now?
I don't know.
Do they know that they can?
Yeah, they do.
Did you tell them? So you told them how to navigate and find us at ahcbulldogs.com. Okay. You go to the schedule, and right over on the right, there's a little camera. Yep. Okay. Well, Terry Veal's kids, he's darn good at cliches. And he laughs at my jokes. And he knows football. He's the stadium announcer for Cal Poly football.
And Aurora Grande.
And Aurora Grande, and does some stadium here for softball and baseball.
Oh.
That pass is tipped. Almost intercepted.
Almost intercepted.
2nd and very long.
Boy, Ina had that ball drop right in front of him.
So you did a football game last night, or were they on the road?
No, they played St. Joe's last night and worked them really well.
At home or in Santa
home.
Maria?
At home. 34-10.
Have you ever had to
AG.
sing the national anthem?
No.
Have you ever?
Nor will you ever hear me sing the national anthem. I know how to push the button on the machine to make it work.
3rd and 20 from their own 24. Clavel, a bullet intended for Martinez around the 50-yard line. Incomplete, and here comes Arotha Costa and the special teams punting unit. Offensively, both of these teams, I mean, the Pirates had a nice set of downs, but they didn't get a score, and then didn't have a great set. And offensively,
3 and out.
yeah, I think the defense is going to win the third quarter on both sides of the football today. Punt is up. It bounces at the 36, and it rolls out of bounds inside the 30. Aragon lets it go.
Mark it at the 25-yard line.
2:34 remaining in the third quarter. Ventura, 1st and 10 from their own 25. It's still Chris Irvin. Alvary goes in motion. Thompson carries the ball and does a somersault past the 40, and it's a first down for Ventura.
And we're back in the hurry-up offense.
We'll see if the Bulldogs can handle it this time. A quick pass to Thompson. Not much gain.
Gain of about a yard.
3 wide receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side. And Irvin's trying to yell the plays out to his team without a huddle. He's in the shotgun, and he gives it to Thompson. Thompson finds a hole and a first down across midfield for Ventura.
Brody Tucker made the stop, but he was already well around the corner with speed.
First and 10, once again, Irvin. What a nice catch by Jerron Glenn for another first down, the sophomore out of John Ehret High School in New Orleans, Louisiana. He made a nice grab.
Darius Odom was on the coverage.
3 on 3. He's got a little bit of time, not as much. Thompson, tackled by Pua. This no-huddle offense is working right now for the Pirates. Yep. It looks like there's going to be a timeout or there's an injury. I can't tell. I saw the officials waving their arms. Not sure why I don't see an injury. Why would they? It wasn't.
I didn't see anything.
It wasn't a first down. It wasn't an injury. Why did they blow the whistle for?
Second and 3.
James. Right into Ezekiel Suimalo's arms.
Big third down play right here. Oh, and the official takes a header.
It wasn't a header. He fell backwards. He didn't hit his head. You can't call that a header. Okay, listen. It was a butter. It was not a header.
We're gonna have an
He
official
tripped backwards.
timeout.
He tripped backwards and hit his butt. He did not. His head didn't even touch the ground. Oh my goodness. Are they doing a timeout for him, or is it? No, it's actually the Bulldogs. Bulldogs taking a timeout here in the second half. We will take a quick timeout as well. AHC leads at 21-19. You're listening to Bulldog Football at ahcbulldogs.com. Welcome back to Allen Hancock College. The Bulldogs lead at 21-19. Neither team has scored here in the third quarter, and there's only 40 seconds left, and it's a 3rd and short for the visiting Pirates. James finds a hole and a little bit of a runway down the near sideline, but he's tackled out of bounds by Mike Mills, and there's a flag on the play.
Going to be
holding on the
call.
Offense, yes. That's why you need the president of the school in the booth, just in case we get something wrong.
He heard him. 3rd and 13. That was a big penalty.
34 and change seconds remaining. Though they do have 3 timeouts still in the second half. He's all alone in the backfield. Irvin might get, he just threw it.
When he heard footsteps.
He was probably thinking about running before he caught it, because that kid is the best wide receiver they have on the Pirates squad. And he was ready. I think he felt a lane down the sideline, and he thought he could get a touchdown. Probably could have had he caught it, but he didn't secure the ball first. Now there's only 21.9. And they have 3 timeouts. Bulldogs have used 2 in this the second half.
And they're going to go for 4th and 13.
4th and 13. Let's see. It's the Bulldog sideline, very vocal. He's in trouble. It looked like he almost got sacked. He did get his pass off, and incomplete. What a play. Who was that? That was Jatavius Franklin. Jatavius Franklin, what a play. The sophomore, Flomaton High School out of Century, Florida. Franklin, what a play. That was a game-changing play.
He's running over to the sidelines going, not in my house.
Bulldogs take over on downs. It'll be a 1st and 10 from their own 32. Still a little bit of time. Could be a scoreless third quarter. Luketu. Nice run. Tackled at the 37. A 5-yard gain. Mike Mills is in the at the trainer's table, and that will be it for the third quarter. No scores from either side. Bulldogs continue to lead at 21-19. 1 more quarter of play to go. You are listening to Bulldog Football at ahcbulldogs.com. Welcome back to Allen Hancock College. Terry Veal alongside CJ Silas. Well, all your play-by-play here. First league game of the year. Both teams coming in with a 1-2 record. Clean slate for league play. Metuliki Tupo'u with a nice run and a Bulldog first down. How much did he have in the first in the first half. Can you check the stats? Because I don't think he's carried the ball much yet today. Or even at all. Maybe once. Number 30, Metuliki to Po'u.
I don't have him with anything in the first half.
Yeah, okay, so I had...
Your short-term memory is okay.
First and 10 from the Pirate 49. Harris. Whoa!
Again.
All of a sudden, I thought he was going to get tackled 6 yards in, and he got 2 extra yards on that second effort.
And it could be a first, nope, 2nd and 1, 9 yards.
Wow. It looked like a 5 or 6 yard run to me, and then all of a sudden he came out of a little pile, and he was still standing. Like Elton John. Second and short. Fourth quarter just getting underway.
The difference is Hancock goes into a huddle, and Ventura has not been going into a huddle.
Luketu with a nice spin move, still on his feet. All that effort, I think he got the Bulldog first down.
I believe he did. Second effort.
We've got an injured player on the field. Looks like it's a Bulldog. We will take a quick timeout with this injury on the field. 13:38 remaining in the game. Bulldogs holding on to a 2-point lead, 21-19. You're listening to Bulldog Football at ahcbulldogs.com. Welcome back to Allen Hancock College. The injured Bulldog walking off on his own. Lineman Casey Fua'a'u. He's on his way to the trainer's room, but it is always nice to see them walk out on their own. First down. And that was Tupo'u.
Anthony Albanez at the bottom of the pile for Ventura. They give him the forward motion gain of a yard, but they finished him about 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
That's always a confusing one to me. Sort of like defense, illegal defense in basketball. Those are two calls for me that are, I understand them, but I don't see them. Maybe I need a pair of that kind of glasses that I just don't have. I think that was Tucker. Yeah, Anthony Tucker with the ball.
Zane Carter made the initial hit for Ventura. Going to bring up a 3rd and 6.
Makai Sat, his helmet came off, so he's got to leave for one play. And it is a third down and 5 from the 32. Caden Harris bringing in the play for the Bulldogs. The wind picking up here. Fall-like conditions. Well, not really. It's still kind of just windy summer.
There it is.
Oh, Garza. Joey Garza. Joey Garza. A 32-yard touchdown catch for the Napomo High School grad, the sophomore. It's only his second catch of the season, I'm pretty sure, and it's a touchdown.
He just snuck out there and camped underneath that ball.
This could be crazy, but sometimes when there's a weapon that isn't used a lot and then they come in and do something, it is a surprise.
It's not on the tapes that they're getting.
Yes, I thought you were going to say it's not on the radar and you were going to say another cliche. You tried. You almost did. You almost did.
I was close. But it wasn't on the scouting tapes.
Acosta coming in for his 4th extra point of the day. The wind died down just for enough time for him to make that one.
That ever important point after.
28-19. 12:07 remaining in the game. Your Bulldogs are in the lead, and you're listening to Bulldog Football at ahcbulldogs.com. Welcome back to Allen Hancock College. The Bulldogs go up 28-19 on the Joey Garza touchdown catch. And that one fielded by the Pirates. Not much of a run back by Caleb Alvery. Yeah, I think it was a little bit of wind on that. Yes. Ventura.
They have wind in Ventura, don't they?
Yeah, but I don't know if they have it at this time every freaking Saturday starting in September till November.
That's why I play golf early in the morning.
There's no wind anywhere else in this state except right now. I'm kidding. Looks like a false start. False start.
Yep.
Against the Pirates.
Be 1st and 15 from the 20.
Quick pass on the far side. And Alvery with a complete catch. Well, I guess a catch is complete. Sorry, that was a redundant complete catch. Of course it's complete if he caught it.
Keyshawn Pua made sure he was out of bounds, though.
Keyshawn Pua is everywhere.
Oh, you've got a row of
Whoa.
blockers.
I wasn't close, but that was an interesting tackle. Oof.
Yeah.
That was a little dangerous.
Almost a horse collar.
I know, and I didn't want to say it.
Yeah.
Lamonte James, the runner for first down for the Pirates, and it made me a little nervous, that tackle.
And we got that hurry up, and the defense is on their heels.
Yep, they're not ready. And it's a quick little pass. Can you call that a shovel pass? What would you call that? Little shovel pass?
Yeah, a little shovel pass.
Okay.
No gain. See, the offense is lined up, and the defense is wandering around trying to figure out what they're doing.
We're in the fourth quarter now. Hopefully some adjustments have been made getting ready for this because this has been happening for a while.
Uh-oh.
James finds a hole. He's still going, and it's a first down and much more all the way inside the 20-yard line. With 26-yard line. And no huddle again. Well, if it's working, you're going to keep doing it. This time it's James. Again, Bulldogs ready that time. It's a two-possession game right now, 28-19.
Yep.
2nd and 10. Irvin wants to pass, and it's complete. I don't know if it's enough for a first down. It looks like it's a little short.
Darius Oda made the stop.
And that was
right at the stake. Going to be a yard short, 3rd and a yard.
DeAndre Newcomb, his first catch of the day. 3rd and short. James. Now it's a first down.
Darius Lewis Jr. prevented a touchdown right there by grabbing his shoe.
1st and goal from the 8. Pass into the end zone on the near side into double coverage intended for Aragon.
he had a man a little further out in the corner standing all by himself and threw into the double coverage.
Second and goal from the 8. James. Mike Mills with the tackle.
Right back to the line of scrimmage.
Third and goal from the 8.
The referees can't even get in position before they snap the ball.
And there's a flag.
Flag on the play.
False start against the offense. That'll pull it back. 5 yards back. It'll be a third and goal from now, I think the 6. Yeah, that was too fast for their own good. Third and goal from the 6. From the shotgun, James right next to him. And Irvin wants to pass, scurrying to the right. And it's a touchdown. Cody Hoffman. Cody Hoffman, a 6-yard touchdown catch. It's now 28-25. Pimentel in to kick the extra point. Something's going on at the line of scrimmage. There's a flag. It looks like it might be offsides. But I didn't see if there was a legal motion or a false start. Less than 9 minutes remaining in the game. And the Pirates are keeping it close. Bulldogs have 1 timeout remaining this half. Ventura has all 3. That could end up being important. So I wanted to mention it so that looking back, you could say, yeah, you mentioned that earlier.
You did mention that. And I also mentioned about the extra points being
You did.
huge.
Yeah.
And
But I'm the one supposed to give you the credit. You're not supposed to
long conference on the sideline.
Encroachment against the defense half the distance to the goal, so it'll be first and goal from the 3.
But it's a half a chip.
Yeah,
it's a half a chip shot.
I'm sorry.
now.
Yeah, first. Yeah, really, it's just a half an extra point. No, it's you. Yeah. What am I thinking?
It's a half a chip shot.
Not everybody knows what you're talking about. And the point after is good. Sheesh. 28-26. Bulldogs with a slim lead here. Less than 9 minutes remaining in the game. Do not turn away. Who knows what is going to happen here as the Pirates and the Bulldogs go back and forth. It is 28-25. You're listening to Bulldog Football at AHC Bulldogs.com. Welcome back to Allen Hancock College. Bulldogs leading at 28-25. The defensive line having a little talking to on the sidelines. The wind is getting stronger. Puga at the 17 gets a pretty nice run back.
Yeah, for the first time he was able to actually catch that with a full head of steam.
Yeah.
Going to mark it at the 37-yard line.
So 20 yards.
20 yards.
I did the math. I know, it's impressive. It's my USC and my Syracuse education's really coming into effect. Proof that my education is legitimate.
Or at least it was 25 years ago. Who knows what
Hey,
it is
hey,
now.
hey, hey. Bulldogs on a 1st and 10 from the 37.
Not much there.
Busby, the ball carrier, gained 1. And it's really back and forth with Busby and Harris. Tupo'u, Luketu, and Tucker come in sporadically throughout the offensive set of downs. 2nd and 9. Under center, Clavel gives it to Harris. Nothing.
They almost telegraphed that play. They were lined up tight on the line. One wide receiver, one in the backfield.
Nolan Forsha on the tackle, along with Pedro Gandarias. Third and 9. Bulldogs holding on to a 3-point lead. Puga on the reverse. Something different, but he only gets a couple, but it was something different. Trying to change it up a little bit offensively. Only gained a couple yards. It'll be a 4th down. And Aragon is back at the 27. Aratha busy. Finally, quickly gets that punt. Fielded at the 28. Aragon tackled quickly.
Right in his tracks.
Wow. What a Maximo Soltero. Soltero plays on both sides of the football, by the way. He plays offensively as well. We like that.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, I mean, those are the guys that are out there grinding it out and not getting hurt.
Pirates on a 1st and 10 from their own 27, trailing by 3 with just under 7 minutes to go. Lopez with the catch.
Jason Joseph hit him immediately.
Joseph. A good day defensively. A couple of these Bulldogs really are making the Pirates work hard, the DBs. He's got time. He's been getting a lot of time behind line of scrimmage. And Irvin decides to run it himself and actually picks up 5 or 6 yards. He's had a lot of time.
Yes, he did. He was fairly composed in the pocket. When the pocket broke down, then he just ran out of it and ended up gaining 6 yards. Big 3rd down play.
That time he didn't have any time. And it looks like it bounced up into Lopez's hands. We'll see what the officials call it.
I think they called it a catch.
No way. Where's the replay? Oh, we don't have such a thing. You gotta be kidding. Wow.
They called it a catch. It looked like he trapped it.
Yeah, it really did look like he trapped it. Where's my replay guy? Oh, with my spotter. 1st and 10 Pirates. Complete pass. And a big hit on Aragon, who jumps right up. Aragon is a tough player for the Pirates, one of the team leaders. Offensively, special teams. An 8-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 2. Irvin wants to pass again. This time he finds Thompson. Can't tell if looks like he probably got, it's a 1st down for the Pirates.
Yep.
Do you notice I'm not as emphatic when I say that it's a Pirates 1st down? Yeah, it is probably a good thing. Because then I would be not sure about what my role is. And nobody wants that at this point. Thompson. And it looks like No, but just short, just shy of the first down. Jalen Thompson.
Gain of 9, 2nd and 1.
La Mesa High School, San Diego. One of the leaders coming into the game on the ground. More time for Irvin, and wide open is Aragon in the end zone, touchdown.
Somebody missed an assignment there.
36-yard touchdown catch, untouched for Eli Aragon.
Somebody missed an assignment. He was too open.
Well, this is the first time since the first quarter that the Pirates have the lead. They started the game out 6-0, and now they've taken the lead back 32-28. We're going to take a timeout with 4:26 remaining in the game. The Pirates leading the Bulldogs 32-28. You're listening to Bulldog Football at ahcbulldogs.com. Welcome back to Allen Hancock College. The Pirates of Ventura going for 2 after the Aragon touchdown catch. Irvin drops back. Looking for Aragon again, incomplete. 28 points for the Bulldogs. And that's a 4-point game with 4.5 minutes remaining in the game. Bulldogs have 1 timeout left. After that one, the Pirates now have 2. Another point after, or extra point, 2-point conversion, unsuccessful. So you do the math. They'd be leading 35-28, right?
Yep.
I mean, I'll do the math for you because, as I want to just
profess
my education.
You have a better view of it than I do.
The scoreboard?
Yeah.
The football. Oh, yeah, that's true. I thought you were gonna say you have a better education. I'm like, I don't even know where you went to college, Terry Veal. But I must say, I am proud of my universities, and my mom would be too, because I have such good math skills.
UW and UCLA.
You're a Husky?
Yeah.
My mom would be happy that you're a Bruin. She's a Bruin. Both of my parents. And then I went to USC. That did not go over well. That did not go over well at my house.
My mom, my daughter. We got a little heritage there.
Bruin heritage?
Oh, nice big hop.
That's Tuopu.
Brought down by Lucian Babino. He was almost the last guy that could have got a hand on him.
Bulldogs. I'm going to guess what's going to happen here. I'm just going to guess because this is kind of the Chris Dutra style, and he is the offensive coordinator. Try to use the entire clock while also trying to score. Obviously, 4 points is not enough.
2 wide receivers.
You're forcing a touchdown for them to go ahead, but you're going to be trying to run down that clock as quick as you can. Because going into Northern League play with a 1-0 record is more important than anything with a 7-game league season for the first time, at least since I've been around. And that was a short run play for a gain of 3. And Rick Aguilar, who's worked on this staff under Dutra for years before leaving to go back to high school football and then coming back as the new head coach, has been around this program for a long time. And it is a similar style. 2nd and 7.
Draw play up the middle.
Caden Harris crosses midfield for a Bulldog first down. One of the biggest first downs of the game right there.
About an 18-yard gain right there.
And that has fired up the sideline. .3:19, 1 timeout left.
And they got to get it in the end zone.
1st and 10 from the Pirate 42. It's Caden again, Harris.
Oh.
And no whistle, a little bit of help.
6 yards on the second.
Who was that? Oh my goodness. You know what? That was incredible. Saipale Fuimuano.
6 yards on the second effort.
Wow. And a little bit of help from your O-lineman. Sheesh. That's a Bulldog first down with emphasis.
Well, they can grind it out on the ground and grind it out on the clock and come out just about even if they can keep this up.
Tupo'u is in as a blocking back. Harris still in the game in the backfield. And Tupo'u gets it,
fumble.
but he fumbles it. And it looks like the Pirates have recovered the fumble. 2:25 remaining in the game. Bulldogs with a 4-point lead. Bulldogs 1 timeout, Pirates 2, and Ventura's going to take over after the fumble. Sorry, the Pirates do have the lead. Sorry, Pirates, thank you. Terry's like, I'm not going to correct you on the air, but I'm going to correct you. 32-28. Pirates with the lead. And that hits you in the gut.
Yeah,
that's tough.
That was right at the end of a great series of downs, too.
And they were rolling.
Yeah.
And they were using the...
and using the clock
Yep,
up.
and it's the new quarterback. Savage is back in. Ezekiel Savage.
No gain.
He gives the ball to James. And Savage is leaving again. Or no, he's going to stay in. He's talking to the coaching staff on the sideline. Ezekiel Savage, the sophomore at Royal High School in Oxnard, who came in for one play earlier, is now the play caller.
Leah Cialongi put that ball behind the line of scrimmage.
Under 2 minutes to play with a 4-point deficit for the Bulldogs.
It looked like a rugby scrum.
Savage ran it himself. It took some time off the clock, didn't it?
Yeah, minute 35.
Hancock College using its last timeout of the second half, trailing by 4, 32-28 with 1:35 remaining in the game. Terry Veal, what do you do here? Obviously, you're going to try to strip it. Do whatever you can to strip it. But
that's the only thing I was going to say. You got to get your hands on the ball and try to capitalize on that guy not holding it like a newborn.
First lead of the second half for the Pirates. They came out of the blocks with a quick touchdown. And that's the last time they led it until now. And they control this ball game, and they have 2 timeouts left. Bulldogs have none. I was going to say something that I need to wait a minute to say.
Well, we better say it quick. We only got a minute 35.
Yeah, well, 3rd and 5. Savage, but there's a flag.
Flag on the play.
False start against the offense.
Yeah, that's going to make it 3rd and 10.
And it just moves the ball back to the 31. Right? Yeah, the 31. Man, I mean, you want a forced turnover, but how do you get it?
Well, that turns that play, that 3rd and 5,
yes,
into a passing play.
And
now.
it's 3rd and 10, exactly. So if you can play the best defense you've played all day. Right now, hold them, force them to a 4th and 10.
Or intercept a pass.
Yes, he's running. And he's still going. Broke a couple tackles, but not enough for a first down. It will be a 4th and about 4. Savage lumbering through. He had, at one point, it looked like he had 3 guys on him.
How big is he?
Savage is 6'4", 220.
Yeah, he looks all of that. 4th and about 2 with a minute 22.
.122 remaining in the game. And the play clock is moving, and it looks like they're going to go for it on 4th and 1. Defensively, if this doesn't fire you up, I don't know what does.
Here's the ball game.
What this stop is.
This is the ball game right
here. It is. It sure is.
And they're going to wait out that play clock
all
the way to the end.
Which is at 13. Game clock is at 55. Savage is in the shotgun. It's down to 6. Game at 49.
Yep. They'll take the 5-yard penalty.
I think they called timeout. They called timeout. The Pirates called a timeout just as the play clock was about. Yes, so it wasn't a flag. They planned it perfectly because now there's only 43.9 seconds remaining on the game clock. They still have one more timeout, and they reset the play clock at 25. Huh. Man. It's got to be frustrating because of how well you played having the lead from the 2 minutes. It was like a minute and a half into the game. And we didn't talk much about penalties in the first half because I didn't think it was overwhelming, but there have been a few that have been significant.
Well, and timely that just put the kibosh on.
He did. I know. He said kibosh. I know. Everybody looked at him. It's okay. We're going to let him use that word, even though there's only like 6 of us that still know what it means. 4th and short. No giggling. And the punter's in.
And it's going to be out of bounds.
Bounces out of bounds around the 30. No chance for Puga to field it. And it's 38 seconds remaining. Bulldogs have no timeouts. What do you do offensively? How do you strategically plan 38 seconds when you have no timeouts?
You run about a 20-yard down and out, and another 20-yard down and out, and then a Hail Mary.
Okay, so that means you're succeeding in those 2 20-yard down and outs.
You're making an assumption.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're making an assumption.
You know what happens when you assume things.
Yeah, it makes it out of you and me. Yeah.
Clavel. There's one.
Okay, that was a 5 and out.
Okay, so yeah, and that was out.
With
Darby.
30 seconds left on the clock.
Tyrell Darby, the freshman. This time, pass coming to the near side, and it's complete.
And
but it's inbounds. Also, this time to Puga. 24 seconds left. It's a first down. They have to move the sticks. So I'm confused. Why didn't they stop the clock to move the
They should have.
They should have stopped the clock to move the down markers. I think that's what the officials have just figured out. Or not? Am I missing something? Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. That was intended for Maximo Soltero.
Cody.
10.4 left. So
Kate
here's your.
Ledesma had the coverage.
Is this
for,
your Hail Mary, or you tried to do 2 more with only 10 seconds? 10.4. I don't know. We might name it something else. Why does it always have to be Hail Mary? It's got a religious connotation.
Well,
We're going to change it now. And it's intercepted
and out of
by
bounds.
Jalen Wesley for the Pirates. And with 4.1 seconds remaining in the game, I think I was going to. I'm not even. There are so many good cliches I could use right now, but I'm not going to use any of them.
You're going to leave those to me, right?
Yes. Thank
you.
goodness
Thank
for
you.
you.
Thank you.
Well, I like that you don't mind being the cliche guy.
Can
you dress up as a cliche guy for Halloween?
You know what? I would totally dress up as a cliche guy for Halloween.
What would you wear?
A big question mark on the top of my head.
Oh, goodness. And a penalty just to make matters more interesting and more worse. More worse? I think that's a double. Is that a double on?
Yeah, no,
double
that's
something. It's
that's
a double.
not good.
It's a double down. It's a double down. The buses are backing up or something. They're making the weirdest sounds. Oh, it's the coach's catapult.
Yeah.
Or whatever you call that thing that we always talk about. The coach is right next to us. Well, that's all. It was a good effort. Not the way you want to start Northern League play, losing 32-28. Ventura comes away with the first league game of the year win. The Bulldogs are going to be 0-1. They'll be 1-3 on the year. Ventura 2-2. We will take a quick timeout and bring you the significant game statistics for Terry Veal. I'm CJ Silas. We'll be right back with your game stats to send you on your way. You're listening to Bulldog Football at ahcbulldogs.com. Welcome back to Allen Hancock College, where the Bulldogs lose it to the visiting Pirates of Ventura, 32-28. The Pirates' record now moves to 2-2 overall, 1-0 in Northern League play. The Bulldogs are now 1-3, moving to 0-1 in Northern League play. It's going to be different when you have 7 league games. It's going to be a learning curve for sure, Terry. But it's time to. You just got to clean it up and move on to next week, because you can't change what happened. You just can't. And you got a new ball game next week. It's against Moore Park on the road at 4 p.m. kickoff. You can listen to that game at ahcbulldogs.com. You've got statistics for us from the entire game. Just point out some of the highlights. You don't need to go through them all. We know that they lost.
Offensive yards, Ventura had 81 plays and 557 yards. Hancock had 68 plays and just a tick under 400 yards. Passing yards, 330 for Ventura and 100 for Hancock. And that was really the difference. The tempo of the game was being controlled by that passing game that Ventura was able to put together, that kept the ball moving. And a couple of really timely or untimely penalties, and actually penalties were about even. Both had 48 yards of penalties.
That's not even that much, actually.
No, it's not. But they came at the wrong time.
Yes.
And really made a difference in a couple of the series. Both of them were able to convert third downs about the same frequency. That tempo that they were able to create with that, what I called a 2-minute offense. And Hancock was on their heels. The defense was on their heels a lot of those series, and they just couldn't pull it out.
If you're the coaches and you're in the locker room today and you want the kids to, they can be upset and disappointed today, but you got to move on and start working on what you're going to do against Moore Park next week. What are you saying to the team?
I'm telling them that they played a really good game, and that the defense was good, the offense was good, it just wasn't good enough. And there's a few things we need to work on. And if anything, the tempo of the game was controlling the ball. And I think that Hancock could do a better job with the tempo and use that no-huddle offense like Ventura was using.
Yeah, I don't know if that's. We'll see. We'll see. Next game for your Bulldogs at Moore Park next Saturday. Then the bye week comes on Saturday the 7th. We will be back on the air here with your Bulldogs hosting Bakersfield on October 14th. And in Bakersfield, former head coach Seth Damron will be in town, and that's a 2 o'clock kick. But next week, it's the Bulldogs at Moore Park, a 4 p.m. kick. Once again, they lose it 32-28 for Terry Veal. I'm CJ Silas. Thank you so much for listening to Bulldog Football at ahcbulldogs.com.